starts getting some of their shit.
Yeah.
And guess what? That might come to fruition. Because we're not talking, we don't know the details. We don't know if their Game Pass is going to be any different. But let's be honest, there's a good chance it might not be. There's a good chance you might get Gears of War 5, Halo Infinite, all their new shit right on the Switch.
No. Here's the thing: if it's in Game Pass, they get it.
It's going to go to Switch. Yeah.
But here's the thing: this is the hold on. This is the knee slapper. If they don't have to pay for Xbox Live, you heard? They get to play Gears of War, Forza Horizon, all that shit online, but don't have to pay for Xbox Live. And that right there would be the knee slapper. I mean, honestly, because it's on PC. I think it's in Game Pass on PC now, or whatever the case may be. Or
not quite, but they're working on it.
Okay, and PC doesn't pay for Xbox Live.
Yep.
And it's like, at what point, at what time, when guys are gonna say enough is a fucking enough? You know what I mean? At what point are you gonna say enough is enough? You know what I mean? Like, real talk. At what point? At what time? Then we say, you know what? This is all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. You know? Well, you know what I mean? Listen, bro. Now you can see me. I raise the questions all the time. When I just say, they call me toxic and this and that. Thanks, Phil, and all that dumb shit. Because my nephew has a... Listen, I'm not even gonna get into that. But when I ask these questions, again, like I said, I would hate to think it's the context of my color. Maybe it's just the goddamn color of my skin. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But as a gamer, fuck all that. Listen. Now, before we talk about the Crackdown situation, right? I'm not knocking, and this is what I don't think people understand. I'm not knocking those that may have liked the game. All right? Fine. But here's the thing. You can't, when I say, people talk about, bad reviews. Look, I like Anthem. Neth, I love Anthem. And Neth, and Anthem is in Slam. And I'm going to do a video about that, right? All right? But you can't tell me that while you playing Crackdown 3 and you give it I haven't heard one. Well, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, you give it a 7 out of 10. I ain't nobody see if you're an Xbox guy and you're a Crackdown fan, you give it a 7 out of 10, and reviewers give it a 60. They ain't that far off. First of all, you know what I mean. So I don't know how they're claiming again biased quote unquote media. You know what I mean. That's not a true AAA game. Not to put up there with Gears, Forza, and Halo like what Microsoft claimed. An example, Neth, I'm not a Halo guy, right? You never see me come out here and slam Halo. Even though I don't care for the game, I can be subjective. It's big for the Halo guys and Xbox fans and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I can be subjective. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. To me, for that game to be in production for 5.5 years, comparing it to other games, for that game to be in production for 5.5 years. And what you call them people? Insomniac made Spider-Man a little less than 3. Compare. Whether you like Spider-Man or not, compare. Night and day. Night and fucking day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, in fact, you're launching it without the basic, without the basic shit. Join, session in progress, fucking friend invites, party invites. Like, what the fuck is the quality control going on down there? You know what I mean? But when I raise these questions, again, I'm just saying, what the hell? You can like the game, but like I said, I'm an Xbox guy. Like, I've been here since the beginning. Crackdown has never been that game. The reason why Crackdown won so well because they included the Halo 3 beta. You know what I mean? Compare, I don't talk about sales, but compare the sales of Crackdown 2 to Crackdown 1. And some would say arguably maybe Crackdown 2 was even a better game. But again, the reason why Crackdown sold so well is because it had the Halo 3 beta on it, right? Also,
you say compare Crackdown 1 to 2, Z, but let's compare Crackdown 2 to Crackdown 3 in sales. Not only did it bomb in the UK, but as I showed you today, they're already lowering down that shit to $30.
So, again, is it biased media? Or you say, man, keep that same in. You guys ain't out there buying a game. Just difference. Mm-hmm. We can sit back and we can claim, biased media, this, that, and the other, but you're not even out there buying a goddamn game. That game came out a week ago and it's already $30.
And what do I say, Z? What do a lot of Xbox guys say, Z, about that game?
Game Pass.
Thank God for Game Pass, right? What I mean? It's a hell of a service.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Thank God for Game Pass, man. Let me put this in the chat here. Hold up one sec. Maya, turn the TV down for me, please. Love you. Hold on, I'm about to be actually seeing the screen with you guys, what you're seeing. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. As he pulls that up, I also want to say happy birthday to Kratos. It's Kratos'
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, happy birthday to my brother, man. I just seen it today. I've been, like I said, I've been asleep, man. I've been sleeping on that yak. I've been asleep.
And I forgot your name, but someone just subscribed to your channel, actually, on here.
Oh, I appreciate it, good brother. I appreciate it. Hold on, it'll come up on my screen here, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, what they say, the bad latency, the more games the Switch provided, it can actually make some good games. I need some receipts for this claim. Oh, well, we're gonna go to the article. Alex Messi needs some receipts. We're gonna bring up the article here. Trust me. Listen, my opinion is my opinion. I ain't up here, man. And again, I'm gonna say this. I hope this is wrong. I hope that this is wrong. That this isn't happening. You know what I mean? I pray, but listen. Maybe that's why Reggie stepped down. You never know what the hell going on here, man. Reggie stepped. Look, a lot of spooky shit going on. Reggie stepped down today. Rumors of Game Pass coming to the Nintendo. Let me share my screen. Rumors of the Game Pass coming to the Nintendo Switch. Hold on. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay, I'm about to share my screen right now. Okay, I got it on my. Here we go. Share my screen. Here, let's just share my screen. Hold up. Here we go. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Rumor: Xbox Game Pass app coming to the Nintendo Switch this year. According to a new rumor, Microsoft and Nintendo are teaming up in a big way. 2019, as you may know, the past week or so, there's been a rumbling that Microsoft and Nintendo have some big plans for 2019 that include working together. However, specifics on what these plans could entail haven't really surfaced, I guess, until now. That is typical direct feed games, which cites multiple inside sources that Microsoft is getting ready to release an Xbox app on the Nintendo Switch, and also bringing Xbox Game Pass system via its new streaming technology Project xCloud. Further, Microsoft also will apparently start publishing some of its first-party titles directly onto the Switch. Most of the games that the system can run natively and that makes sense to be on the platform. We're only talking about Ori and the Blind Forest. That's going to be the next game that Microsoft brings over to the Switch. You know what I mean? You got Hellblade. I don't know. I guess I don't know when that Hellblade deal was made, but you will see Hellblade coming. Ori and the Blind Forest is coming. Probably most likely you're gonna see Crackdown. There was that Cuphead there too. But here's a question, right? Here's a question, and I asked this last week, and it's just crazy. Is Microsoft buying all of these publishers or companies, developers, just to publish other games? To go the route of Sega, right? Let's put software in other platforms. You know what I mean? Is this the end game? You know? Is this the end game?
In a way, yeah. I think Microsoft essentially wants to get as close to being a multi-plat developer while having their own storefront. Because if they put Game Pass on the Nintendo Switch, that's essentially putting their storefront on the Nintendo Switch. You know how like Netflix kind of puts their storefront or whatever. I mean, Netflix is kind of different. It's not quite you just buy stuff, but it's like Amazon putting their storefront on your TV, right? With like Amazon Prime Video and stuff. I think Microsoft wants to get to that point where they put their storefront on any possible device. Like you could see Game Pass on the PlayStation if Sony would allow it. It's not that Microsoft doesn't want to do it. It's probably Sony's like, oh hell no, you're not doing that.
Yeah, hold on.
And that's just true.
I see Black Rain left. You see what Black Rain left?
Oh, that's right. Black Rain. Let's see. Oh, right here. All right. If Game Pass on the Switch rumors are true, do you see any Nintendo games coming to Xbox return? I don't think so, in my opinion. And you know what? I don't even know myself. I would not be surprised if Microsoft just wants to put Game Pass on the Switch and doesn't ask for much in return. Because they're just happy to get the subscribers.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Microsoft, no. Hey, Alex, listen, man, bro, the foot, man, I'm with you, but listen, it's gonna happen. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Let me tell you something, right? Real talk. Read this. As much as Phil and Aaron, all those guys be on Twitter, right? Every day, all day. Mike Ybarra. If there wasn't any truth to this, right? Just like they didn't come out and say anything about this Scalebound shit yet, right? They would say, that's when they had to address every room. But, things aren't looking good for this platform. It is what it is. As far as it's getting stomped out in sales month after month. Sales are down. Regardless of the videos you see, Crackdown 3 helps sold. Stop. It ain't sold out shit. It is what it is, right? they will come out and address some of these rumors, right? Because you gotta listen. I'm telling you, it ain't just me. You got a lot of these, how you say, quote unquote, pro Xbox channels that they talk that, how you say, they give you that like that Fox News on their channel, but behind the scenes in the DM, they shake his Khalif in the driveway because they got jokers in the driveway. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They real shaky out there. That's why I said, don't come to me confessing your sins, man. These jokers is real shaky. You know what I mean? Like, for real.
I mean, you guys may question Z's integrity, but I'll be honest. I've been in some of these DMs. These guys are not who you think they are.
I'm trying to tell you.
Behind the scenes, they're just as scared as you are.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you some real shit, man. You know, like, you know. But here's the difference between, let's real talk, and I'm going to get back to what I sometimes want to bring up here. And not just to make this about other jokers, but, you know, like I say, my question is always, you know, in question, but listen, my opinion, I'll tell you something, my opinion is my opinion, right? And I can never be wrong about my opinion. It's my opinion. What you talking about, right? My opinion, right? But when there's the writings on the wall, and you guys keep talking about this Phil Spencer shit to me, like, what has he done? And I keep answering this goddamn question over and over. Name me one game that Phil has given you to sing his praise, and I have yet to get this answer. You tried to lie and said he gave us the X. I told you no. The X came from Donnie D. Yeah, you prove. It is what it is, right? Shut that down, right? Well, he gave us Xbox back. No, listen, stop that shit there. All that shit started back in 2012 with the engineers. Now, I'm asking you game-wise, what game has he? Because I consider, again, how you say, my man Maul said, the fish rots from the head back. And everything that's been unpopular about this platform has came under Phil. You know what I mean? No true Xbox Live exclusives, right? No true Xbox Live exclusives. Horrible third-party marketing deals. Dog shit, you know, look at the last 3 years outside of Gears of Force and Halo. We haven't got an exclusive or a console exclusive. They got at least a 79 in the last 3 goddamn years. Outside of Gears, Force, and Halo. So what has he done? Now, you got what's it called again? Hellblade or Ninja Blade, whatever that's coming to the Switch. Rumor has it, Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to the Switch. You know what I mean? What's up, AP the Shooter? Say you here? What's good, Big Z? You chilling, man? They gotta get this work. You know what I mean? So again, I say that to say this. Hey, don't question my integrity. I think it's time that some of you Xbox guys in this community stand up and question Phil's integrity. Real talk. But here's the thing, because I'm gonna tell you, like I told you this. I'm not, and just looking at what's going on here, there's no need for anybody to buy an Xbox, right? You know, I'm going to get probably another PC, but the PC I have now is more than capable, and it's probably most likely more powerful than the next Xbox, right? But I want, you know, get new shit. Gamers, we like new shit, right? Make a long story short. Next generation, I'm telling you, going forward, all I'm going to own probably is a PlayStation 5. Because again, I'm not wasting money into their ecosystem for them to stop making hardware. I'm not. Listen, $150. $150. This $300 right here, right? That's just on controllers. Look, this just on, and I got another Elite controller. This that's $450, right? All them other controllers I done bought. All the headsets I done bought, man. You know, I'm not doing that shit no more, man. Said one time shame on you, next time shame on me. I'm done. I told you guys, I done spent over $3,000 in hardware alone. I'm not even talking about controller. I'm talking about Xbox consoles this generation. Two S's when they came out with the 2 terabyte, two of those, two original. Like, come on, you do the math. That's alone. I'm done, man. Like I said, I'm hopping smooth out that G ride, man. I'm done. How about you, Dan? Like, listen? As you being an Xbox guy, right? How do you feel? How do you feel?
How do I feel? Well,
and I love this. I'm saying so much disclaimer. I love the controller. I love this damn controller. Lord knows I do. I love it so much that I wouldn't bought a PlayStation 4. What the hell is that? A knockoff one. It's right here some damn way. You know what I mean? I love the controller. I love it for shooters. I do. Oh, here, go right here. You know what I mean? I love it so much. Look, I even got one for my PlayStation 4. It was $150. To play shooters on it. I love it, right? I love, the trigger. I love, I don't like my the two knobs so cool. It just feels unnatural to me. But that's neither here nor there, right? I love Gears of War. You definitely know this. But I ain't got to spend $500 to experience anymore. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, but how do you feel?
I don't know how to feel. Honestly, like, at this point, Microsoft has made me so numb to a lot of this shit, like, it doesn't affect me as it really should.
This shit's funny.
Yeah. It is. Like, I should be enraged, right? I should be angry. Like, this is pure bullshit. This is them telling me, guys, we don't want you to buy the next Xbox. Buy yourself a PC, buy yourself a Switch, just keep buying our games, though. But no, at this point, I'm so fucking numb to them doing this type of shit. All I can say is, who else but Microsoft? Who else but Phil, right? Who else but this new regime? Like, at this point, I think I've been conditioned to just accept bullshit like that. And that's coming from being someone who was a hardcore Xbox fan.
Hey,
I wasn't a PlayStation fan. I wasn't a Nintendo fan. I loved my Xbox. I loved my Halo. I loved my Gears. I loved my Forza. The three pillars that they couldn't get beyond. But now, it's just like, you know what, Neth? If you want to experience the next Halo or whatever, you can go on your PC, or you can take it on the go with your Nintendo Switch. Microsoft doesn't care.
Hey yo, they don't, man. And you know, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, man, it's like wow. You know what I mean? Somebody just dropped something in the chat. AP the shooter. You see him?
Yeah, AP the shooter. Mofos called me toxic on Facebook because I'm demanding more from Xbox. Stop. This is fucking Xbox. Just give me something for the culture of gaming. I love gaming, damn it. And AP the shooter, here's the thing. They will give you games. They will give you stuff. But they don't want you to buy it on the Xbox. They don't.
Yeah.
They'll give it to you on your Switch, on your PC, even the PlayStation if Sony allows it. At the end of the day, Microsoft's going to keep making games. They might even make good games, but they're not going to do it exclusively for the Xbox and Microsoft ecosystem anymore. They're going to do it wherever you can get it. Essentially, Microsoft is becoming a third-party developer, third-party publisher at this point with the way they're doing some of these things.
Yeah.
And that's the end goal. You keep asking me, next gen, what's the end goal?
Yeah,
this is the end goal.
That is the end goal. You know what I mean? People don't want to accept it. So how you say it's a bitter pill to swallow. But it is what it is right now. Like I said, the writing is on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. The writing is on the wall. If this turns out to be true, you know what I mean. And again, this is it was crazy. We laughed about it before. We know that Nintendo and Microsoft been very kind of cozy this generation.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. You know what I mean. But you know, like this is like going a little beyond. Like, you know what you said. This right. Honestly, this is a slap in the face to all your diehard fans. I mean, this generation's been hard for Xbox. Listen, it's been hard. It's been hard to be an Xbox fan this generation. You know what I mean? I'll be the first to tell you, right? But Microsoft, listen, they bring this shit on themselves. Like, you know what I mean? They bring this shit on themselves, and they don't care. Like I told you guys before, if you want things to change and you want things to get better, if you don't like it, stop all that fucking disgusting fucking fanboy and weird shit y'all be doing to get in parties with Phil. Like, come on, if you're tired of being the laughing stock of this community and being teased, you gotta step up and be honest, man. Demand better from your preferred platform. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, again, when I'm doing it, because I don't never get credit for this shit, right? They're gonna rap me up across this crazy black guy over there with the channel, over there screaming with these dreadlocks. I'm out here looking like the Bushmaster from Luke Cage and shit, right?
Luke Cage season
I'm out here looking like the Bushmaster and shit, right? They ain't gonna listen to me, right? They ain't gonna like you. But it's gonna have to take some of you other guys. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Just come out there and demand better. Like, you know, like this shit is, he said, this is bigger than Nino Brown. This shit is bigger than me. Like, some of this shit you guys are doing is like downright like disgusting. I'm like, yo, you guys can't be Xbox guys or Xbox fans. I don't know when you got your Xbox, but being a true Xbox guy that been here since the turn of time, since when God said let there be light, my black ass did with this, it was Elite controller, that this is not the Xbox. I don't know what. Listen, it's important that I say this. Even when Microsoft was getting their teeth kicked in by the PlayStation 2, right? I told you before, I had more faith in that platform because I felt their desire, their hunger to win. You know what I mean? You had the bomber out there jumping around on stage and Peter Moore with the Halo 2 tattoo and all that. You know what I mean? The Grand Theft Auto tattoo. I felt their hunger to win, right?
Mm-hmm.
This regime, I said this again, they make fun of this analogy, right? Microsoft doesn't care about winning. I get that from Sony. I get that from Nintendo. They want to annihilate the competition. Microsoft doesn't care about winning. They just want their name on a bottle of this 2020 Mad Dog, and they want to hand it to the end of the winner at the end of the race. That's all they want to do. And that's not for me. It may not be for you. You know what I mean? I like having exclusive games on my platform. To me, see that, right? And maybe again, I may be showing my age here, right? But you know what separated my Genesis or my Sega Master System from my Nintendo? Because my Sega had Sonic, my Nintendo had Mario, my TurboGrafx 16 had Bonk's Adventure. You know what they did? So even at a young age, 10 or so, it gave my consoles their identity. You know what I mean? Separate them. You know what I mean? I get this for that. I get, you know what I mean? And this generation, like, come on, like, bro. Listen, don't fool yourself. Because I was trying to fool, multi-platform, exclusive are fucking important. They are. It gives a console its identity. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, bro, look, listen. Shit, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you say. Like, think about it back. You brought up a great example with Nintendo and Sega. Sega used to do a lot of slick shit like Nintendo don't. The competition doesn't quite stack up when they showed a picture of a bunch of games. Like, Nintendo and Sega used to go back and forth. It was all about the games, and you as the gamer won. You got great experiences. It's because
turn it down, Maya.
So damn much that you guys got the best of the best for quality games. But now in a market where competition seems to be less between Sony and between just Sony and Nintendo now, what it seems, because Microsoft just isn't quite there. Look what's happening. Sony's putting out great games, Nintendo's putting out great games, but guys, Microsoft, they're not doing it. They're giving you Crackdown, they're giving you State of Decay 2, they're getting you Sea of Thieves, and what's sad is, those games are successful, right? Sea of Thieves, no matter how much we hate it and how much we make fun of it, the motherfucker makes money. Somehow that game makes money. I don't get it. State of Decay 2, I don't know much about that game. Maybe that one doesn't make as much money, but Sea of Thieves does. And Crackdown, clearly that's a flop. But at the end of the day, that was also probably a really shitty game. I haven't even booted it up. It's so bad, guys. I just downloaded it like 2 days ago, and I haven't even booted it up. Like I said, Game Pass is one hell of a service. But my God, even it can't turn those things around. Gears 5, because Halo Infinite's far off. But Gears 5, I'm looking forward to that. I hope that game is great. But I don't know how I feel if that game ends up on the Nintendo Switch. I don't know how to feel about it.
Man, this shit's just fucking ugly, man.
I can't even damage control something like, I got more people to play against. No. I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah. That shit is, that shit is definitely uglier than a masterpiece, nigga. I ain't lying. So I finished it. And Black Rain said he finished it and it deserved a 60. Like he said, I always say like this, man. At the end of the day, right? They say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. That game has been out a week and it's already down to $30.
That game deserves a 60.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The game been out a week and it's already down to $30. And listen, what would make it so bad if the game would have came out at $30? Then fine, fucking it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the fact that they try to get 60 for it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's my problem with the game, Z. Like, you know how we have some Xbox people damn going like, why are people so upset about Crackdown? It's clearly a double A. Even my man Post Up over here, offline guys, that dude is different. He told me, you know what? Phil and anybody who says that game was a AAA title was fucking lying. He said Aaron Greenberg talks too much. I'm not even joking. I'm talking about Post Up, the damage control king for Xbox. And he told me off behind the scenes, Aaron Greenberg talks too damn much. Digital trying to sell you too much on this game.
Hey, what was that with the hot mic? I wasn't around for that conversation. You know I get anything.
No, you weren't around for this one.
You know what I mean?
I wish you were.
Hey, you saw your kids Post up on the hot mic. So the truth, it's truth. I don't even like Xbox. Like, what, Post?
I don't even like Xbox like that.
Hey, yo, was you online with us that day? Post was sipping that yak. Post like, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. Post had the 5th of Gen that night, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I don't even like Xbox like that and shit, man. I'm like, damn. I'm like, no, I said, damn, Paul, sports ball. I'm saying, yeah, anything you say today can't ever be used and against you. Like, what way AP shoot? AP said something.
Shit.
PlayStation sliding through the rucket with the product on the chuckers. You stupid, man. He said, yeah. But nah, man, like, for real though, man, you know, first of all, shout out to all you guys for swinging over right quick. Spur of the moment show, this, you know, to talk about this. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here too long because I do gotta get ready for the multiplayer podcast and I gotta put up with Bear and shit. But maybe now some of you guys, honestly, will start to see the light and maybe feel where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Or what I've been saying. You know what I mean? You know, real talk. Like, you know, and I think a lot of you guys. First, I'm gonna say this. Like, a lot of you guys, like, you know, whatever, you know, think I'm entertaining. A lot of things I do are just for tongue-in-cheek theatrics, over the top, just to have fun, right? It is what it is, right? But you never, you know, no one can never really attack the what I'm saying. You know, what I'm saying is wrong. All right, Zaire, you just said it already. Like, you guys get tired of hearing it. I get tired of seeing it. You know what I mean? And like, it's crazy as hell. I'm not like someone's out there, how you say, quote unquote, that, you know, you got them channels that pretend to be neutral, that just shit on one console. You motherfuckers know, I said when I bleed green, that I, you know, used to bleed green, and it is what it is, right? And I put my money where my mouth is, right? Supporting the platform, yada, 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 right? So, if I'm saying it's a problem, you know what I mean? Because you guys was right with me. I was making fun of Sony guys, you know what I mean? And they had dog shit exclusive at the start of the generation of what was going on, right? What I'm saying is over here, it's like, my God, that's what I realized, bro. Don't make a difference. This fanboy shit. I told you guys you got to be a consumer first. Be a consumer first. And the gamers. Who this?
That's
Juice,
Xbox
man,
Juice.
I gotta talk about this.
Hold up, Juice. Before you go, let me just pay the bill real quick. So, Mike for 50 bits by Alvin. They're saying Mike is over here attacking reviewers because their marketed game flopped in Metacritic. Because you know how Anthem had a bad Metacritic and then Crackdown obviously had a Metacritic.
I like Anthem.
Yeah, and I partly agree with him. I'll explain that more later, but let Xbox Juice go.
Juice, what's up, Juice? Juice is on the loose.
This is a rumor. This is a rumor, right?
Well, there's smoke, there's fire.
Man. Yeah.
I know, but I'm just trying to, you know, clarify it. If this is true, man.
What's happening, Juice?
If this is true,
what's happening,
when
Juice?
Day and date. What's up? Is my mic cutting out?
You good?
You're good.
What you about to do, Juice? What's going on? What happened if it's true?
I'm saying,
Juice?
like, if we getting our exclusives going to Nintendo Day and Date, I might have to switch my name.
To what?
You know what I'm saying?
To what, Juice?
Something else. They're getting me Xbox Juice.
Damn.
Hey, that's gonna be. I mean, for the fans, like, I understand what you were saying. I was kind of listening off the chat, but whatever. But you were saying how consoles back in the day had their identity. And,
yeah.
You know, Sega had Sonic, Nintendo had Mario, and that's how competition brews. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gives the consumer the best out of these consoles. And at this point, with Microsoft and Nintendo, I mean, it just seems like they're not willing to. I don't know how I should say, like,
what, Juice?
Yeah, necessarily compete with Sony. It's like, come on, man. You see Sony doing invest in your games, invest in your first party. But what do you try to do? You try to take your money system or whatever it is, your cash grab over to Nintendo. And of course, it's gonna make money, and they're gonna justify it by making money. But when it comes to us, the fans, we're not getting any kind of fan service. I mean, we're not. Look, Crackdown was a letdown. Sea of Thieves, although it's coming back to where people are actually playing the game now and doing whatever, it had some updates. That was a letdown at launch. Sailbound got canceled, and now it's probably going to Nintendo. And shit, now we got our fucking Game Pass probably going to Nintendo too. The only thing I could say about this probably being good is if they let Game Pass go to Nintendo and they only let a few of their games go over there, not Gears and not Halo. If they let Halo and Gears and they big AAA titles
Game Pass
trickle over there,
it's Game Pass.
I might have to vote them.
Hey, but no, here's the thing though. This is where I you know, like it's too much. I don't think that they probably still gonna get Xbox Live for free. They're not gonna have to pay for Xbox Live. If Game Pass is going there, and we know what Game Pass get our exclusive day and date on that platform, right? Day and date, right? If they're not gonna have to pay for Xbox Live to play Gears of War 5 online, PC doesn't.
Can the Switch even handle a game like that?
But
like,
on the cloud,
It'd be streamed through xCloud. Yeah.
Let's see what's on your mind.
and plus they're talking. I mean, and look at it like this: like if they're talking about next generation hardware, of course it's going to be able to handle the games like that. You know, I mean, it might not be the Switch, but once the once the Game Pass is on Xbox, and who's to say Sony won't be like, hey, what we got to do to get your Game Pass on PlayStation? Who's to say they won't do that? So.
I think Sony doesn't want Microsoft having a subscription on their platform. I think that's the only thing stopping it, because Microsoft probably wants it over there, to be honest with you. If they want it on the Switch, they definitely want it on the PlayStation.
It's about money.
My thing is, how much money does... Yeah, how much money does Xbox Live make, roughly?
A couple $1 billion a year.
So, let's just say roughly $2 billion, maybe a little bit less, right? So, there's no way in hell Microsoft would ever drop that paywall. It makes too much fucking money. And once you're at the $1 billion mark, you don't just drop something. So if it's free on the Nintendo Switch, if it's free on the PC, but we're still paying for it, what the fuck is that? It
have to be a subscription based on their console.
Yeah, for the Game Pass.
Yeah, but we're talking about Xbox Live. Are they gonna have to pay for that because we have to pay for it?
Hey, Xbox Live is well, you can pretty much do chat and all that stuff from your phone right now.
I'm talking about playing online.
That's a Nintendo Switch, but yeah, I'm talking about paying online. So, sorry, playing online. You know how Xbox Live is absolutely free on the PC. I can play Gears of War on the PC with a silver account and I'll be fine, right? And I imagine it'll be the same for the Switch. But Microsoft makes so much damn money from Xbox Live, I don't see them dropping the paywall for us.
Yeah.
As an Xbox fan and like a diehard Xbox fan, I mean, this is disappointing because it's like now you can't say like, okay, Nintendo got all of excuses.
I thought like as an Xbox consumer, I was supposed to be a first class citizen. That's what Phil said years ago. I know he says a lot of shit, but why am I feeling more like a third class at this point?
Yep. Once I saw that Crackdown, man, I was like,
oh man. Crackdown is the thing that made Xbox Juice question his identity.
Yeah, man.
No, this shit right here is.
Hey, I know it was bad when fucking Post Up was damage control on Twitter, and you see Juice in the replies. Keep the good fight, Post Up.
Yeah, man. Like shit is definitely.
Hey, man, we gotta have each other's backs, man. If this Game Pass and these exclusives is going to Nintendo. It's already on PC. I mean, that's already a different platform right there. So, I mean...
Nintendo has their own online service. Actually, I know it's only $20 a month, but yeah, there's definitely no way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not $20 a month, $20 a year.
Yeah.
It'll be good for Nintendo, though, because, I mean, they'll get some AAA stuff that
yeah, I mean, Microsoft's giving me the solution to the third-party issue.
Like this shit, wow! How you said this shit is extra? This shit is extra spooky, man. But yes, ladies,
it's uglier than a masterpiece.
This shit is at this point, before we get the hell up out of it, Juice, I wouldn't even say it's uglier than a masterpiece. Like, cause and nothing else surprises me. Like I told you, I don't have any faith in wait to E3. I told you, man. Like, bro, like this a wrap for all that shit, man. Like all that wait to this, like, bro, like listen.
Hey, could we see a partnership at E3? I mean, Sony's not going. It could be a Nintendo Xbox kumbaya.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, next month you'll probably see something as well at GDC.
I know.
Actually, that's a good prediction. That is a good prediction.
Well, I know Google's coming out announcing their console, whatever the hell they got going at this year's GDC.
Yeah, all the big boys are coming out next month. You're definitely going to see something there with Nintendo and Microsoft.
Yeah, but
I guarantee it.
But
I know it's a bit of a shitty thing, but every day he news from Microsoft, they're doing this, they're doing that. It just seems to get worse and worse.
Microsoft is after that bag, bro. That's
what it is.
Thing.
It's coming from the higher ups now. They're seeing the potential in gaming around. Like I said, 2 billion gamers out there. Like I said, the Switch is hot. They're just gonna,
Yeah, and I'll just pay this bill, but AP the shooter wasn't the issue last generation with crossplay caused by you would have had to pay Xbox Live subscription on the PlayStation to crossplay, and PlayStation was going to have a PS3 boot up with an Xbox Live logo. Am I wrong? I don't know about any of that.
No, what it is was Microsoft was being an ass, being a dick. And they didn't want to, I guess open a server. Sony had they didn't have the most secure network at the time, and it was just them just being an ass overall. You know what I mean?
As we get on Sony this generation, Microsoft was wrong for doing that last generation.
Yeah.
I'm not forgiving them.
Yeah. My man,
I mean, crossplay might still come though.
Yeah, he said just a question. I'm not starting no shit. No, I'm just saying. No, it wasn't because of Xbox Live, whatever, booting up on the Switch or on the PS3. You know what I mean? But this shit.
Like we're gonna see Xbox Live on the Switch. You know, we heard that a couple of weeks ago. So we're just gonna see what's it about. Will it be a charge? You know, will it be free? The games.
My thing is, Nintendo already has their own online like paywall with $20 being a year. I don't know if they can add Xbox Live on top of that.
I don't
think they would want to.
Yeah, maybe it's interesting.
Yeah, those guys will pay for it. They want it. You want to play those games? They will. You know what I mean? Because you still going to need their service to play their games online. Their what do you call them? Damn games. You know shit. The you call them shits. They're the games they got. Splatoon and all that shit. Still gonna need it for their servers. So it is.
Yeah, Smash Bros and all that shit. Yeah, it just you're gonna see next month. We're gonna hear a lot of things. Definite. Like I said, news is creeping up really quick now because it's only a couple of weeks now, and this is why the news is coming out. Xbox is doing this. XCloud's coming this. Ori. Such a game.
I expect Ori to be there, to be honest with you. And AP the Shooter, again, with the 2
Ori,
bits.
I expect Cuphead, probably, games
Cuphead is definitely going over there, in my opinion. Yeah.
So,
but, real quick, AP the Shooter says, but won't you have an Xbox Live account to play Game Pass on the Switch, though? And yes, that's true. So, let's see. Minecraft right now, right? You have to have an Xbox Live account to play that. It's free on the Nintendo Switch. It's not really a big deal. But it's so they can have the cross-play and dedicated servers and stuff like that. So yeah, you will, but it's probably not going to be charged to you. That's why we're saying, why is it only going to be Xbox consumers paying for Xbox Live most likely? And Alvin, with this, if Xbox Live goes to Nintendo and it's paid service, you see Nintendo players paying for it. We know PC players won't pay for online for Xbox Live if it is. So, that's right. PC gamers will not pay for online. That's a fact. They will not.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is going to come to this. What it is, the Xbox Live. I don't reckon they're going to charge. The biggest thing what Microsoft wants to do is Game Pass or XCloud. That's the target, really. You paying $10 a month on a Nintendo Switch. That's what they're looking for. I won't be surprised if they leave that free as well. Just get Game Pass, and that's it. It's part of the service. Maybe it might be $12 there or something.
I don't know.
They got Windows on the PC. See. They have Windows on the PC, so I don't know.
Don't be surprised if Xbox backs out of E3. No, Xbox is going to E3. That's
that's a given.
My man Vector said, Jen, the only thing the Xbox fan can say is Microsoft got more money than Nintendo and Sony can buy. You ain't lying about that shit, man.
Hey, man, Z, you might have to dig up K Mega for this multiplayer podcast. You're gonna need some defense.
No, I think VC. What's my man name? He supposed to be rocking tonight, don't he?
Yeah, FC coming tonight, but I don't know. He's about to get jumped for real.
And get his legs and get his ass whooped, man.
Like I said, there's only so much you can damage control.
Nah, shit, man. He said, well, there's a will, there's a way. I want to see Crap come out and spin this shit. Man, you know what I mean?
Crap's been the one making rant videos lately.
If our exclusive games are headed there, release day and date on Nintendo Switch, that's crazy. That's like history in the video game world.
Yeah, I personally think you're gonna see the first games you're gonna see definitely is gonna be like Ori or Cuphead, but I reckon when the next generation starts and if Nintendo
I want to get next generation.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, but I'm just giving you a prime example. Like, that's the best time to kind of start with the day and date games.
Listen, if it's on Game Pass, Game Pass is Game Pass. This shit day and date.
I need to hear an announcement of them. No. I can't say it right now.
No, but like I said, we don't know a lot about XCloud yet. Like how's it working? And I know Phil's played it and stuff like that because Tim told me and that. But we just gotta see.
I don't have any doubt in my mind that the service is going to work because I tried Project Stream.
But that's our home, isn't it? Our home is different.
I'm somebody at home. You know what I mean?
5G depends how that works.
Hey man, 5G is more and more prominent in the United States. I mean, I know Europe and places like that got better internet connection. They'll probably benefit a little bit more from the xCloud, but they're working on that infrastructure here in the States, and it's not far away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, I'm from the UK, and like in certain areas, the 4G is shit. It's not good enough. I'll be honest with you. It's worse than 3G sometimes, but Like I said, 5G, it will be stepping up, but that's still like, 18 months out before it kind of rolls out properly.
I don't know. I listen. We have a switch in our house. Maya doesn't take it outside. She plays the things docked to the TV. We talking about in the house. You know, I ain't talking about outside on the go. I'm talking about in the house. I don't think I can play Gears with the tablet. You need a TV screen for that. Playing Gears and all that extra shit. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah. But that's what I was gonna say to you, Z. Look, say if, example, Gears 5 does come to the Nintendo Switch this year, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like me, you, and most of us on the panel now, and most of us in the chat, you want to play the best version of it. You're gonna play on your 65-inch OLEDs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You still want that powerful console. You're never gonna be playing on a 1080p screen or 1080p TV.
Yeah, but you got to think about Nintendo. I mean, they have another console probably here next generation too. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about us lot. Like Z will no matter what, he will play on a dedicated hardcore console.
Oh yeah, that's me. But like I said, even I'm just saying, I'm giving you an example. I'm not talking about here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried Google Stream. I couldn't tell the difference between that and my Xbox version. This shit works. If xCloud can work, Project Google service, Project Stream. If it works,
Z, were you playing down your 55-inch?
Yes. Well, yeah, that's what I tried it at. Through my browser. I'm just saying. If it works, you know what I mean, and you can't tell the difference, because I couldn't tell the difference. I mean, wasn't no latency, none of that shit. If xCloud works like I said, Google Stream or whatever, so again, there's virtually no difference between that and the console. You know what I mean?
Well, what about the graphics, 4K to 1080p?
Bro, listen, my TV goes anyway. Bro, I ain't. Listen.
But here's the thing: even though it's 1080p, the graphics are actually at a higher setting, and it's at 60 FPS as well.
Yeah, but my TV upscales
how on a PC, right? I can run the game at a lower resolution, but it's gonna look better than your Xbox game because I can turn off my graphics.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Your textures are better than yours.
I know where you're coming from, that, but like I said, it's rolling into next generation, innit? And then we can see from there. But like I said, this year you're gonna see a lot of news. xCloud, Nintendo Switch. Like I said, you're not gonna hear much from Sony besides the maybe two events they're gonna do separate. But the biggest news you can keep hearing is Nintendo and Microsoft, I reckon now.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is Microsoft is always thinking ahead, and hopefully this is something that everybody else catch up with according to them, because what their business model is, it seems like it's basically services first right now.
Yeah,
and then
I don't know, man. Microsoft was really thinking ahead with that crackdown shit.
I'm saying, look, those games right there can run on the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Those type of graphically shit. I don't know what you want to call it. Like, I don't know.
It's not native. It's not native. It's via xCloud. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some games might be native. Like, I could imagine Ori, maybe they do that native before the xCloud's ready. Yeah. But, like, AP the Shooter real quick, and he has a good point here. If this shit happens every time Baron comes in, oh, shit. You gotta do the rock intro with Baron snapping dude's neck in the background.
Yeah. For real,
only thing it's going to affect is bragging rights, man. That's the only thing. But Microsoft after that bag, bro. They after everything.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Septic Meatball from Sheffield. What's good, bro?
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen here, man. I will be back here about 7:45 or so. We're gonna be ready for the multiplayer podcast. I'm about to get the hell out of here right now, right quick. Just get some waters, get the Gatorades and everything ready. But yeah, man. I hate to be the spooky brother to say I told you so, but I told you so, man. Phil ain't the no Messiah, man. Say this is your king? Nah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. But anyway, this is your boy, Just Gamer 95. What's going on, good brother? This is your boy, Next Gen 720. We out here. We'll be back here, like I said, at about 7:45 or so with the multiplayer podcast. And yes, we're doing Anthem tonight. You know that? Yeah.